Friends, welcome back to the finale of our Hogwarts house makeover. Today we are finishing up this with the Gryffindor themed room. For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, don't worry. Years ago, I made these mood boards, a few of them, one for each of the Hogwarts house common rooms, and I thought, okay, if I could take one room in a regular person's house and transform it into something inspired by that house and that common room, what we know about it, what would it be? So, for example, this was our Hufflepuff. I took all of the cozy elements we know from them and turned it into this mood board. But that was a couple years ago, and quite honestly, AI can take it and make it look so much better. And we did. We came up with gorgeous dining rooms like this. This was my Ravenclaw bedroom. Cozy, luxurious, everybody would want to curl up in there. Ran it through some AI, and boom, look at these amazing things that we did. There's videos for each of these, including the original mood boards like this, our Slytherin bathroom. Because come on, Malfoy Manor, we can make that happen. AI, holy moly, how cool is this? I get so excited every time I see that. But you know what that means, friends? It means that we're due for Gryffindor. And we have a lot of footage of what the Gryffindor common room looks like, so I don't want to spend too much time on this, but for those of you who need a refresher and haven't seen the movies in a minute, why? But also, we know that it's cozy. There's mahogany staircases, mahogany accents, the crimson, the gold. It's just a fun, great place for the kids to hang out, and it's a really warm and inviting atmosphere. So years ago, I was like, that's going to make for the perfect kind of living room, game room. And this was the mega mood board that I made for it with the tapestries, the walls. I loved these line accents for the fireplaces. Keep in mind, these were all real items that I found and sourced and put together to create this. So 100% you could create this yourself, without a doubt. We are going to take our original inspiration and then some and run it through Midjourney AI. So as many of you know, we've been trying all sorts of different features as we've been working on this, from /describe, where we put an image in and Midjourney will tell us what they think it is and kind of go off of there. We've done image references where we specifically link to, let's just say, this image that we made originally. There's so many different ways to go about this, but I thought, you know, for funsies, just so we know, let's see what the Midjourney AI thinks of my mood board originally. And the reason I say that is because Midjourney is always getting better. It's always improving. And so the describe feature just got a major bump. So since I'm using my fast hours, let's see what it thinks. So what just happened? Well, I did /describe. I dragged and dropped my picture in, and the AI automatically came up with all of these interpretations, for lack of a better term, of what it thinks that image is. And if you weren't on fast hours, you could just click 1, 2, 3, 4 or make changes. Sometimes I take the time to stop and read them, but honestly, I like the surprise. So we hit Imagine All. It's telling us that all of our jobs are being processed, and you can see they are. And this is just fun to get the ball rolling, because what's going to happen is, like, let's say this one's rendering, so we don't see a ton, but we see antique style decorative elements. Some of the phrasing here is what we really want to see. Creating a warm atmosphere that emphasizes luxury and comfort in gaming places. I mean, how cool is that? Like, I didn't tell it anything. All I did was I gave it this picture, and it's picking up on gaming spaces and stuff. So let's see. This is a collage of images depicting various game room furniture pieces. Okay, I mean, they're not wrong. They're really not wrong. Love where we're going with that. Ooh, this one's fun. I like really like these. I feel like that connects really well. So it picked up on game tables again. I love that the browns and the rich colors are coming through. Like, that just makes me feel so much better knowing that we got the right elements in. Ooh, this one picked up the rich reds and golds. I went ahead and I took a few snippets of all of these that I loved, keeping in mind what we're going for, and I'm going to paste it here. And what it says is a Gryffindor-themed living room with cozy armchairs, elegant mahogany wood fireplace, game room chess set, crimson, red, and gold fabrics set against the backdrop of soft ambient lighting, creating a warm atmosphere that emphasizes luxury and comfort in gaming spaces. Arranged in an elegant setting with rich reds and gold accents, This composition captures the essence of high-end living, blending luxury with fun elements for entertainment in the style of high-end living. Now I went ahead and these were just words that I picked up in the describe feature that we loved and put them together. Doesn't necessarily have to make 100% sense, but I also changed the aspect ratio to just be the default square, because when you mess with the aspect ratio, it can change how many things it will put in that particular picture or image. Obviously, we have a wider scope of visuals here than we do here. So I like to start with square and work our way out. Perfect. I mean, already off the bat, love a lot of what we're seeing here. Really pleased with this. Gonna roll it again, and then I'm also gonna try it a few different ways. Now here's some things that we've been playing with that I love. So we're gonna do style raw, and then we're also gonna do we're gonna play with the aspect ratios and see what we get, because we're already kind of in the early stages, but we do know what we want. So let's try. And I've been liking 4:5 as an aspect ratio, because that brings us a little bit, it's not quite square, but it's close enough. And then just since we've done other ones in a 3:2, let's keep up with that. So we're not changing anything except for the aspect ratio. Potentially my poor spelling. Oh my gosh. Really pretty. Now I'm wondering, just thinking out loud here, because I wonder if because I put Gryffindor in the beginning, is that skewing our like what we're getting? Wow, now this is the taller ratio. This is a 2:3, so this is a vertical ratio. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Love that. I think we need a little bit more gold, but we're definitely on the right track. But while we're doing this, I want to jump back up here. This is our original prompt. I'm just going to take this Gryffindor portion out. We'll just say living room. Let's do luxury. See what we come back with, because I think that might make it a little bit more photorealistic. All right, so where were we? Yes, okay, this is, ooh, look at this. Now this has a lot more gold accent detailing, which is interesting, but not surprising, because again, when we have that wider aspect ratio, we can get more in the picture. Now this was our luxury living room style raw. I didn't realize when we edited it, I accidentally made it on the style raw one, which is fine. That just style raw just means it removes kind of any of the mid-journey interference, if you will. It just kind of lets the AI do what it wants. Not abundantly photorealistic just yet, but it occurred to me we need to have lion accents to see what happens. And again, this is going to be on style raw right now, because that's what we came up with. So let's see this. I mean, we don't have a lion element, but this is so fun, so cozy. We just need to update that table a little bit. So I'm just going to hit very subtle, see what we can come up with, if we can get a better table. I love this chess table. I think it is just so beautifully detailed. All we need is a little lion accent somewhere, and we're going to be doing amazing. Ooh, we got lion. Okay, this is interesting. So we put lion accents in, and it has worked in lions in 3 of the 4 photos over the fireplace. We have, I think, lions here and here, maybe? With the wider aspect ratio. We're still in style raw, but what I want to do is I want to add I want to make a few changes. I want to take out luxury at the beginning, because I think that's putting a little too emphasis on the design style, which is fine, it's what we want, but I would think we're taking away from the overall photography, like the visual of it. And so I'm also gonna put in at the beginning, just for one, to see what happens, the style of photography that we're looking for, and then we'll just say maybe of a, and let's just see where that takes us. And while that's loading, we'll get caught up on all these others. Now obviously the chess tables aren't perfect, you know, there's a lot of intricate details that AI is still working through, but honestly I really like a lot of this. This is the upgraded, one of the upgraded tables. Love how that turned out. That's super fun. This is the same one where we just redid part of it, and I really like these. This is fun. Okay, so this is with the with the Midjourney styling on. I like these chairs. They're a little bananas, but I do like them. We'll take those. Take those for the road. Now this is the one where we said Architectural Digest photography. So we've kind of changed up the priority, because when you change, like, the first couple words, like anything else, are the most important in what the AI is processing. And the further away you get, the less emphasis you get on it. So I think we're seeing the right direction. I mean, this is a little bit more realistic, and I mean, not that the other stuff isn't. It's just, you know, a little bit more mansion instead of like billionaire level property. I'm going to be here all day at this rate, clicking and refining these. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. I will put all of my favorites, the best of the best, on the blog. So, you know, if you find yourself in a situation where you have, like, I don't know, this gorgeous living room that you're like, I don't know what to do with, and then suddenly think you need a Gryffindor themed living room, game room, whatever, I got you. But if nothing else, it'll live in our forever lottery home boards on Pinterest, and, you know, someday somebody will be inspired and they will make this happen. In the meantime, I am thinking of doing more fandom themed interior design videos in the future. So if you have a particular idea, let me know. But also, you know, I love playing with Midjourney. So if you're like, hey, Alessandra, I have a birthday party coming up, I have a wedding coming up, and I want to do this crazy theme, put it in the comments down below, DM me on Instagram, whatever you want to do. Share that information with me, and maybe we can make it into a video and get you some inspiration. All right, friends. Well, I'm Alessandra. Thanks so much for hanging out with me during this super fun series. All of the videos are going to be linked down below, and there's a whole Harry Potter playlist of all of my Harry Potter Wizarding World videos that I have made over the years that is definitely worth it checking out if you haven't already. Bye, friends.